What's going on, everyone? This is a video I've been super excited to do, and I finally have the time to do it. I can finally do it after all the reviews of the newest Dapper Yankee soaps. This is my full rankings video of every single Dapper Yankee soap that they've ever had, as far as I know. And also, this is really the first one I've done since I tried their sampler a year ago. Over a year ago, I believe. This is like the first actual rankings video I've done for them since then. A lot has changed since then. So, let's start off because this might be a long video. There are 25 soaps as far as I know, and those are the 25 that I've tried. So we're going to start at 25 and work our way up all the way to number 1. I said this same thing in the Grizzly Naturals video. I'll say it in this video. I don't really believe any of these soaps are bad soaps or bad quality, but some scents are not my preference, and they are for other people. I know a lot of these soaps I'm going to have on the bottom of the list. A lot of people love these, and it's some of their favorites, but they're just not my favorite for my own personal preference. So that's what this is. It's a rankings video. So we're going to start with number 25. Number 25 is Humidor, and you're going to see a lot of these soaps I don't have on me right now, so I'm going to put the little image on the screen. Humidor. This soap is interesting. It has kind of a vanilla, tobacco, musky type scent, but for me it really smells like a Christmas wreath, like one of those pine cone ones that has cinnamon and clove and all those different scents to it. It's just not my favorite. I think it would make a pretty decent candle, but not my favorite to shower with. Number 24 is going to be Traveler. Traveler is another interesting, it's an interesting blend of fragrances, and I think that's why I just don't like it too much. It has some fruit, like some berries and some different fruit scents to it, and it also has some spice and some more muskier scents. And I just think it's too much together. It's just too many different scents blended, and I'm not really a big fan of that one. So number 24 is Traveler. Number 23, that's going to be Rodeo Man. This bar is really not bad. It's just something about it doesn't click for me either. But it does have some nice fir and tobacco notes to it. I think the scents blend a little better. It's just, again, something about it is a little off for me. It's not my favorite blend of scents. Number 22 is Engine 9. Engine 9 has like it's just some fragrances blended together. I think it's too complex. Too complex for my preference. A lot going on there. They have some cedar, some mint, and then it also has some spice in it. A lot of different musky ingredients, and it's just too, I don't want to say vague, but it's a big mixture of different ingredients, and again, not my favorite. Number 21, oh, I can't wait to get some hate for this one. But if you watch my rankings videos for other soap companies, you're going to get this. Number 21 is Wicked Pumpkin. And you know, the only pumpkin bar I really like is the Dr. Squatch Drunken Pumpkin, because it doesn't really smell like pumpkin, it smells like cologne. I like that one. I do not like Sudsy Bear's, Twisted Pumpkin. I'm not a big fan of Sudsy Bear's Twisted Pumpkin. I don't really like Wicked Pumpkin because it smells like pumpkin and I just don't like it. But it is a good bar. I know it's a very popular bar, but it's not it's not my style. It smells more like pumpkin than Dr. Squatch does. So, good bar, but I do not like the scent of it because I do not like the scent of pumpkin. Number 20 is Grounded. This bar is actually not bad. It's kind of Dapper Yankee's take on a coffee type bar. I'd say the exfoliation is pretty decent. The scent's not bad either, but in all my videos I rank coffee scented bars pretty poorly. Even, you know, Backwoods Brew from Sudsy Bear and the Dr. Squatch, you know, they have their own version. I'm just, you know, the Cold Brew Cleanse. I'm not a big fan of these. I would say Grounded is, you know, pretty decent compared to those, but not my cup of tea, or not my cup of coffee, I should say. Number 19 is Newcastle. Newcastle's not bad. Again, it's just something with the fragrance. It's the fragrance it's a mixture of different things, and it just doesn't do it for me. But it does have a nice little woodsy scent, some tobacco. Again, I just think I'm not a big fan of those fragrances in these bars, but it's a popular one, and I think it is a little better than some of the other ones. So that's my number 19 bar, Newcastle. It's grown on me a little bit. Number 18 is Cedar Mint. Not a bad scent. It's kind of a weaker scent, at least when I tried it. And it doesn't really do anything special for me compared to maybe like an herbal mint bar from Grizzly Naturals or spearmint basil. Even like an Arctic peppermint or peppermint sage from Sudsy Bear. I don't think it stacks up against those very well. It's a very light bar. It's not super overpowering. So if you want something like that, Cedar Mint's a good bar for you. Next up is, I wrote down Citrus Blonde IPA. It might be Blonde Citrus IPA. I don't know. I might have written it down wrong. Maybe it is Citrus Blonde IPA. That sounds right. Again, this is kind of a weaker bar if you were to compare it to Twisted Grapefruit from Sudsy Bear or even Grapefruit IPA from Dr. Squatch. But I don't like either of those bars anyway. Both of those bars are very low on my rankings list to begin with for those companies as well. So again, it's not a very bad bar. I didn't think it was bad. It's just a weaker scent, and it's not my favorite citrusy scent either. I don't really like the smell of grapefruit, or I'm not exactly sure if it's supposed to be a grapefruit scent, but whatever it is, it's just not my favorite combo. Number 16 is Fireside. Fireside is actually not that bad of a bar. It's a very smoky scent. I think Fireside is what Outlaw Soaps wanted to be, or should have been, but they failed horrendously. Fireside is a good bar. It has a nice smoky scent to it. If you've seen my videos on smokier bars like Dark Side Scrub and even the Jurassic World from Sudsy Bear, or Jurassic Earth, not Jurassic World. That's the movie. Smoky scents I enjoy sometimes, but they're not my go-to. They usually fall low to mid on the ranking scale. So that's about right where I put Fireside. But I think they did a pretty decent job compared to most smoky bars. I would say I prefer theirs more than most. Comparatively speaking, yeah. Number 15 is going to be, I have this one on me. This one is Bourbon Legend. And Bourbon Legend is definitely more of a subtle scent if you were to compare it to Wood Barrel Bourbon or some of those other bars out there. Again, I think this is what Outlaw Soaps wanted to be, and they just did the complete opposite and made horrible soap instead. But Bourbon Legend is a good scent, actually. I don't have any complaints about it. It's Dapper Yankee's, their take on a bourbon-scented bar. It's not the strongest scent, but it really has a nice, solid cologne type of scent to it, which I do enjoy from time to time, and it's not overpowering, and I believe this is a zero grit bar as well, so it is nice to have. It just has a nice little solid cologne type scent. It's a lighter scent too. It's not too deep, too heavy. So I do like Bourbon Legend. It's a good bar. Oh, I almost dropped it. All right. Next up on my list is Blue Tropics. Blue Tropics is a decent scent. It has a little combo of some citrus, and it also has some musky woodsier scents, almost like you were on an island, but you go exploring into the dense jungle of the island as well. So you get some tropical fruit scents, and you also get some woodsier scents. I like this bar a lot. Again, it's a little more on the complex side for me. I do think it's a lot combining these different fragrances together, but it's a good bar that I enjoy. I don't dislike the scent, so that is my number 14. Number 13 I have on me still. This is the Dapper, and honestly, it's a good bar as well. I love the color of it. This is the one that has that nice minty color. I like this bar. It really reminds me of the scent of the soap that they use at car washes. It's a nice little light fruity scent. It's kind of hard to describe, but it does have some nice kind of tropical mixture of different fruity type scents. nice strong scent to it, but not overpowering, so that's a good quality to have in this bar. I am a fan of it, but it is very fruity, and I don't usually have fruity bars as my go-to, so that's my number 13. Number 12 is a fan favorite for some people, and it is for me too. Root Beer Barrel smells amazing. It smells exactly like one of those Root Beer Barrel candies. It smells great, and root beer is my favorite soda, especially Barks, but you know, we all have our preferences for that. Root Beer Barrel is just a really, really good scent, and it's not something I would have ever thought of for a soap. So good job to Dapper Yankee for being creative like that. But I love Root Beer Barrel. It's not something I'm going to use every day because it is kind of different, smelling like a soda that you would drink. But I do love the scent of it, and I'm a huge fan. I do get it from time to time. It's a really cool, unique bar, and I think they did a great job. They nailed the scent. So Root Beer Barrel is it's a great bar overall. Next up, we have number 11, Fresh Coast. This I like a lot. They combine some cypress and some juniper berries. It's a very fresh, fruity bar. I'm really a really big fan of it. Not too much bad to say about it. It's just not as good as the next bars after it. Like, we're really in the category now where all these bars are really good, but you still have your favorites. So I think it's a great scent, but I prefer number 10 over number 11. So number 10 is my Glacier Ridge. And I really like this because it's a nice subtle scent, but it has a really good Arctic air. They did a good job making the fragrance not smell like it's like chemical or synthetic. It actually smells really good. Some nice spice and musk in there. It smells very fresh, very, very cold, very cool, very icy. Glacier Ridge has a very, very good scent to it. Nice cologne scent, I would say. So I am a big fan of Glacier Ridge. That is my number 10. So that means we're in the top 10. So now we're on to number 9. Number 9 is Sierra Pine. I would say you can't really compare this bar to pine tar bars because it's not the same. It's a different type of bar. And the scent is really good. I'm a really big fan of Sierra Pine scent. It's different, so it's good if you want to break from the heavy grit pine tar bars and you just want a fresh pine scent. Sierra Pine is good, and it kind of incorporates other woodsy scents as well. I think they did a great job on it. So it is a very good bar. Sierra Pine, my number 9 bar. Number 8, Gin and Juice. I just have the box. I don't have the bar anymore. I used it up already. Gin and Juice, a really powerful scent, and it's a really great scent. Nice zero grit bar. One of their newer ones, obviously. This bar had such a sharp scent to it. Some berry, some cranberry, some maybe a little bit of citrus in there, but just a very sharp, fresh, fruity scent. And I thought it smelled really, really good. Good enough to be number 8. So big fan of it. Had that nice purple and white color to the bar too. I loved it, really. So I thought that was a very well made bar, and probably my second favorite of the cocktail collection, right behind number 7. Number 7 is this one right here, Macho Mojito. This one is just very well balanced, I think. It just has a great scent. I would say this is borderline cologne scent sometimes. It looks great. It feels great. And it just has a nice little lime scent with the perfect balance of spearmint in here. But it blends so well together. They did the perfect job blending these ingredients and fragrances, and it smells outstanding. So the Macho Mojito one, it's just perfect. It's just the perfect balance of citrusy and minty and fresh and cologne, and I love this bar a lot. So this one is my favorite from their cocktail collection, the Macho Mojito. That's my number 7. Number 6 I have on me as well. This one is the Arctic Blueberry. This bar is fantastic. I would say the blueberry scent, I've said before, it smells like a blue raspberry airhead. I would say if I compare it to the scent of Grizzly Naturals or Sudsy Bear's Blueberry overall, I still love the scent, but I would say I might prefer the blueberry scent a little bit. But the one thing that sets this bar apart is it actually has like menthol crystals in here, and that was brilliant. It brings the bar to the next level, really. It's perfect for summertime. Menthol and blueberry, it's just a perfect combo, and I love it. And I'm almost sad that it has to be all the way down at number 6, but there are so many good bars from Dapper Yankee. You can't have every bar be number 1. So that brings me now to the top 5. Number 5, very underrated bar. This is the Tea Tree Mint. I actually just used this one recently. I need some more. Tea Tree Mint, super underrated. One of their older bars. It smells so good. It has a nice manly cologne scent. You have the tea tree scent, which smells amazing. This bar has charcoal in it, parsley powder, peppermint leaves. It's just a perfect blend of ingredients. It's amazing for your skin. One of the best bars from them for your skin. So a super well-rounded bar, and honestly super, super underrated. That is my number 5. My number 4, where are you? Number 4 is, oh, here it is. Okay, just the box as well. So I guess I lied, I forgot. This one's my favorite from the cocktail collection. Whiskey Rebel. This one right here, I can still smell it. This one actually has my favorite scent. It has the vanilla, it has the nice, almost bourbon scent to it. It's just super warm cologne. It smells fantastic, amazing. It's a great bar. If you've tried it, you know. It smells so perfect. They perfected the scent, honestly, and I can't wait to get more of these. That brings me to number 3, Game Day. Love this bar. This bar got me hooked on Dapper Yankee for real. This thing is amazing. It just smells like cologne. It smells fresh. It smells sporty. I can't describe it any other way. It smells like football time. This bar is fantastic. Just so many great scents to this bar. And this is another one I got to get more of. Has a great red and blue color. We're going to pretend like it's for the Red Sox or the Patriots. All right, next up, my final 2. This was a hard toss-up, honestly, really, really tough. So my number 2 is going to be Winterland. This was my favorite for a little bit, at least, since I tried it until the next bar. But Winterland, it smells like Christmas time. It smells like nostalgia. It has a perfect minty scent, some cranberry scent. It just smells like Christmas in the best way possible. A little bit of fir scent in there. Absolutely love this bar. Winterland is so phenomenal. If you haven't tried it, you have to try one. But no surprise what my number 1 is right here. I've been raving about this bar and deodorant since I got it. Wild Irish. They absolutely perfected the St. Patrick's Day bar. Smells like a fantastic cologne. Just smells phenomenal. And if I could pop it open here. It looks great too. Hold on. Look at this bar. It just looks so cool. Wild Irish. Perfect cologne. Fresh, clean, grassy. Everything scent. You cannot beat Wild Irish. But I'm sure Dapper Yankee will have some good competition to come. So that wraps it up. I didn't want to make this video too long, but that is my Dapper Yankee full-scale review rankings video, 1 through 25. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite Dapper Yankee bar is in the comments, and we'll see you next time.